Hey, what's up YouTube? So I'm making this video basically trying to go over some tips to help with the confidence or lack thereof of some of my students that have severe anxiety as they start learning to drive. A lot of them actually put off learning to drive for many years just because of the anxiety that they face as they consider learning to drive. So my first tip would be to tell you to just start, right? Don't procrastinate, don't put it off, just start. And once you start, it gets easier as you learn, right? Just try to remain as calm as possible. Stress less. Try not to stress at all. I know that's easier said than done, but yeah, the less you stress, the easier it gets. Things are way more difficult. Everything is considerably more difficult if you are worrying and stressing. So try not to stress, right? The other thing really is to practice. The more you practice, the better it gets. Practice, practice, practice. Practice makes perfect. Practice with your friends if you can, if they have the patience for it. Most friends don't. Most husbands or wives, parents, don't have the patience for it. But if you have someone that is patient enough to help you, then you practice with them. And there are also the driving schools. I mean, ACC driving school is a perfect example. I've been doing this for many, many years, and I have considerable patience. So, driving school is the best option, obviously. But, if you can't afford to do driving school and you want to learn to drive, then practice with someone that have the patience for it, right? Once you start learning to drive, the idea really is to just listen to your instructor. Don't speak to everyone that you know about the fact that you're learning to drive, because everyone is going to tell you something different. Everyone is going to contradict the other person, and that's just going to make you more anxious. I've seen students that I take out for driving lessons. They're doing really well one day, and the next time I pick them up, they've regressed because they've talked to 5 or 6 friends that is telling them something completely different. So the less people you talk to as you are learning, the better. Just try to focus on the person that you have confidence in that is teaching you how to drive. You don't need to hear from mom and dad and auntie and uncle and husbands and wives. Just concentrate and learning from the person that you are paying, especially if it's a driving school that you're paying to help you. Right? That's another tip. And just know your limitations. No, it's not going to be done in 1 or 2 days. I've had students that actually tell me that if I should be able to teach them in 1 or 2 days. I don't know what to say about that, but I know if you're being realistic, you're not going to learn anything and be good at it in 1 or 2 days. So it takes time. So, just be realistic in what you expect and how quickly you expect to learn, and just relax and take it 1 day at a time. So again, I'm going to go back to staying calm, practicing, and take it 1 day at a time. It will happen, and you will eventually learn. Even I've had students that were so incredibly nervous that they themselves think, because they keep saying, I know I'm your worst student, I don't think I'll ever learn. And guess what? Every single one of them learned. Every single one of them got their driver's license, and they're all driving and doing fine. Even though initially they thought they wouldn't be able to learn because they were so nervous, and they kept putting it off, for some of them for many years actually, just because they're so scared. Alright, so just follow these things that I'm telling you. Just try to relax and take it 1 day at a time. Alright, thanks for watching, and please continue to support the channel and subscribe.